I could like post it somewhere.
About me, I'm fresh, wipe me down, and y'all know it's almost Thanksgiving. See, y'all got y'all Thanksgiving outfit already planned out, because y'all know we hit the living room. We got to be fresh to death. We got to let them know, like, hey, Christmas on the way, but I've been fresh. You hear me? But we around the way got a special guest in the building today. All my 90s babies, all my 80s babies. If you had that poster on your wall, I bet you had one of these. Allow me to introduce the group in here with me today. They go by the name of
B5.
And it's 2000s, 2005.
Yeah,
you took us way back, bro.
It sounded like it was 2005.
I felt like Jagged Edge or Jodeci. I was like, oh, okay.
Here we go. All right, cool. So I got B5 in the building, man. They came to chop it up with me. They got a lot in store for y'all, man. They got a new single. They got new single out, videos out. They on tour. They got everything popping. So from left to right, just introduce yourself right quick and say what's up to the DMV.
Oh, yo, what's up? This is Carnell.
Yo, what up? This is Kelly.
Patrick.
What up? This is Dustin. Yeah, and this is Brian. And together, we're B5.
You hear me? So if you want to find out more, if you want to hear more, stick around, because they just pulled up around the way, and we going to find out everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. So sit back, relax. Happy birthday to all my Scorpios out there. And that's how we do, man. Raw Wave tickets still on deck. Money bag L2, see $1,000, $250 with comedy show tickets. Come on, man. You know what my saying is. Let them know DC, Maryland, Virginia.
You out there?
Okay. We working.
I said, now we go inside the editing stuff. And I'm gonna do this.
1 second. Sorry.
Hold up. Hey, June. I gotta go get
And I'm starting off the same way. You know what I'm saying? And then this time we're gonna go into that was live on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So that was
So
live.
this is pre-recorded?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna drop it back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just don't have. We just don't talk. It's like that in Breakfast Club. They just be pre-recorded too. Yeah. But some people come, they be like, man, I ain't even know I ain't gonna be live. Man, I thought I was live. You like, you is, man.
We get it. No, yeah. Trust me, June had us doing,
Yeah.
how many do we do a day sometimes?
Like 5, 6.
5, 10.
Yeah, y'all was doing it when radio was like the only thing. It wasn't no social media. It wasn't
Yeah,
none of
you
that.
travel the van, go to next spot, next spot. It was-
Posters, you know what I'm saying?
All that. All that.
The good days.
Yeah, the good old days, man.
You ready? All right, cool. Count y'all down at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 93.9 WKYS, the most hip hop and R&B in the DMV. Marky Mark, who you with? I got a special guest around the way today. I'm gonna take you back to the middle school days. All my 90s babies. I know you had these posters on you all. Let me introduce you.
B5!
Woo!
We in the house!
DC, let's go.
Hey, welcome back to DC, Maryland, Virginia. We missed y'all. How things been, man? Just like what y'all, before we get into the career, how y'all been as men and how y'all been as, you know what I'm saying, this is human beings. Like, how y'all been?
Man, everything's been good.
Blessed.
We're very blessed, man. Very happy to be here in DC tonight.
It's been far too long since we've been here, so
Yeah,
it's
so,
glad
yeah.
to be here again.
Crazy.
It's been a journey.
WKYNS is
Yeah, half of us are
93.9.
fathers, you know what I'm saying? Life, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Growing
Like,
up.
Yeah, life is life.
Yeah.
Like
sir.
totally different from when the last time you was in these seats, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
As ambitious kids, just trying to chase a dream and just trying to see how far it goes. Now, like we the new adults, y'all. Like you said, fatherhood.
Yeah.
Like we the adults. So like, for those who don't know, tell them who is B5, where you come from, and just give them a little background story about B5.
Go ahead, P.
Who is B5? B5 is 5 brothers. We started in St. Petersburg, Florida. Got signed to Bad Boy.
Hold on, so y'all real life brothers?
Yeah.
All right, so now that might be a crazy question, but listen. For years, we thought a lot of people was brothers, and then they don't be brothers, and then a lot of people we don't think is family. Like we used to always think Kane the Undertaker was brother, but he brother. So y'all real life family.
Yeah, real family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super dope. So I gotta know, like, so B5 stands for
Brothers. Our
Brothers.
last name, Breedy.
Yeah, let's
Breedy.
just
Okay,
read
cool.
about
That's
it.
dope. So how did this dream come about? Because we grew, our parents grew up off. Everybody wanted to start a band. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jackson 5, the Temptations, and then we kind of went away from that. And then your era was the peak of it all, like the fresh start of everybody coming together as a family singing. So how did y'all come together and start B5? And who idea was it? Give me the background scoop.
I mean, shit, we started off dancing.
Yeah.
Like, talking about, like, pushing the couches back. living room
In St. Petersburg, Florida.
playing
Yeah.
music and just dancing. And my mom and our auntie saw we had some talent. And at the time, it was just 3 of us,
Yeah.
and we just would go around St. Petersburg, Florida, just doing little talent shows. And then as time went on, we kind of just started adding other members to the group. Added Brian last, baby brother, and you know, it just kind of
You
And
skipped
that's
a
when
lot.
It kind of progressed from there.
You had to. I mean, but that's when B5 actually started as a whole.
that's
When
the name
Brian, the
B5.
5th person, got in the group. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's the name, what's the name where B5 came from. So.
Nah, that's dope,
Yeah.
and then, like them days of you just hustling and all, but wanting to, it's at one point it's all a dream, and at one point, like you said, you going around St. Petersburg, you performing at talent shows, and the era
Anywhere.
you came up with was when you really had to have talent, when you really had to
Oh,
make
yeah.
like it's not like
You had to
TikTok, you go
practice.
viral, like y'all came up in the era, but like wasn't too many people doing this, and you really had to show talent, you really had to have a collective everything in order
Yeah.
to get on. So like,
And then
what's
we
the
had school as well, so you had to go to school.
yeah, y'all realized I was
Then
in
come
school.
home, you know
So
what I
how
mean?
does that moment work of like, okay, cool, like what's them few moments right before you get your big break? Like how does that happen? Like you of course, like this time you probably the hottest thing smoking in Florida. Now how does it go until like B5 becoming B5? Like we know the name, where you derived from, where you came from.
Well,
Now,
how
does
that
B5
how that happened was we met our manager Jim, and once we met him, we took a trip down to Atlanta or up to Atlanta,
Yeah.
and from there we did a showcase with somebody who actually knew Puff and them at Bad
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
So they was like, man, I want to take y'all here. So we actually took a tour bus up to where was it?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Did a showcase when you had to actually travel and be there.
No, we went up to the hotel at the Four
Went up
Seasons.
to the hotel, did a showcase for him, and that was, you know, basically was it. But this was back in the day where like
Facts.
they would look you in the face and like not give you no expression. They, you know what I mean, like just stone cold face. So
So when you get a call from Bad Boy, right? So Bad Boy calls you like, hey, B5, hottest youngers out, y'all doing y'all thing, I see you, and this dream is becoming a reality. So
Yeah.
y'all step out to do y'all thing. What did y'all, before B5 was B5, what did y'all want to be known for, and what was y'all vision of what y'all seen of B5 before the vision actually became true? That
I
makes
think
sense.
our vision was
It
just
is
to be the best at our craft and what we do. And honestly, we did it initially from getting staying out of trouble, growing up in St. Petersburg.
And we just
So
wanted to
like,
wanted to
yeah.
compete with the greats that we looked up to. You know, we looked up to New Edition, we looked up to
Jackson 5.
Jackson 5. I mean, even around the time it was like shit. Like I mean, it was like NSYNC, Backstreet, Jagged Edge, 112.
Yeah.
You know, we just saw these groups being so just phenomenal, and we just wanted to, put our name in that hat.
Facts, and they know you,
You know
you
what I
named
mean?
a lot of greats. It's like when you thinking about it, you're like, okay, cool. We like what they do. We like what they do, and we like how they do these melodies, and we like how they do their dance performances. Like,
Yeah.
so how did y'all go about putting it all together? And what was that first song that y'all remember that y'all sung collectively? Like, y'all was like, oh yeah, like y'all know that song.
my
y'all
God,
couldn't
bro, you
stop
trying to
practicing.
go all the way
Yeah, it's a lot of fans. that all-
Niggas go way
'cause you
There's
gotta-
a lot of records, bro.
Listen to me, like when y'all was out, right? We didn't have this luxury of just putting up on y'all, getting all this information. So as
Yeah.
kids, like we never got a chance to know
That's
these
true.
things. So from years, we've been just seeing y'all when
Yeah.
we could see y'all at the shows and
Yeah.
things like that. There wasn't no behind the scenes. There wasn't no
What's your life
Instagram.
like?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the life like that? So
Yeah.
as kids looking at y'all, cause y'all, how old are y'all? Y'all like right around my age. I'm like 30 something.
Yeah.
So in that age, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when it was good to be a kid. Like,
Right.
like, and the thing I want to give y'all flowers about is y'all allowed us to be kids. You know what I'm saying? Like the things y'all was talking about, y'all wasn't talking about nothing overly sexual. Y'all wasn't acting about. It's the way you put it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all wasn't talking. Y'all, it was like puppy
pretty
love
tasty.
and
Yeah, it was-
things about that kids skating ring and all that love. So
Nostalgic experience.
yeah, so like when it comes together, you got that together. What's the first record that just made B5 go to the moon? That put y'all on the map. I knew you was gonna say that. Man. We got to know the behind the scenes moment of how that came together. Just give me that. This I'm gonna let y'all talk about all I do.
Well, we recorded that record with it was Rodney Jerkins. And
Shout out to him.
shout out to Rodney,
Shout
man.
out.
He's incredible. Man, he's got bangers for days. But yeah, we did that one with him. And it was just it was a magical moment. Yeah, we were at his house. It was a magical moment, man. He just played the record, and we just like fell in love with it like immediately. We
But
were
it's
just like,
crazy
yeah,
because
this-
we actually were recording other records
Mhm.
before we did that one. And it was like the last one he played. He was like, bro, I'm telling you guys right now. He's like, I got y'all single.
Alright.
And it's weird because like when he played it, like everybody in the room just like the whole, like the energy changed.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know it was
That
like
record.
a remake.
Yeah, we didn't know true.
Because the way
or
he
even-
did it, it just sounded so original and
It's a
pure.
remake.
Yes.
See that's why I think our generation, it be a lot of songs that you don't be knowing be remade. You be like,
Jackson
remade.
originally did it, and then Troop did it after them.
And when we recorded it, we didn't know either one of them.
Oh,
did
see, I
it.
think the Jackson started it?
The Jackson,
Yes.
that's original Jackson's record.
Yeah.
And then Troop redid the record.
Yep.
But when he played it for us, he had like this demo singer who blew it out the water.
Yeah.
So and we didn't know. We thought this was an original song.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And
But we was
like,
kids. We was kids. Like, you know,
Yeah,
we ain't listening
yeah,
to.
you look
Yeah,
like
we
Michael
all
Jackson.
not the
When
first.
you
like,
hear that
yeah.
song, you just like you just know in your bones, you just in your spirit, you just know like, oh my God, this shit's gonna be out here. And mind you, we're doing records that's out of here. Like every record Ronnie's given us, low key,
Yeah, it was hard.
is
Yeah, it was
crazy.
dope. Yeah.
But something about that one was just like,
What was so genius about it was
Yeah.
that we were like a dancing, high energy performance group. So when he gave us this ballad slow record, we're like, okay.
Yeah.
But that ended up being a record that just like captured everybody's heart.
And it's crazy how life works. Like you just don't know what God got planned for you, and you just don't know who you really are until you know who you are. Like at this point, you thinking like, man, now we upbeat, we young, we dancing, we kicking, got all the moves. You got
good.
and then you got like, and then you get this, you presented with this
Slow
record,
ballad,
and
like,
yeah,
and it go crazy.
so it was a challenge. Like, how do we freak that? You know what I mean? Because we do move, we dance, we flip,
Yeah.
all that. So
But it was perfect though.
Yeah.
Just how we came out, you know, we didn't come out super high energy because, you know, people like, you know, B2K, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're just.
So we just came out different. It was like,
Yeah.
yo, these boys is really
and it
doing
was
something,
great.
you know?
And it was great
Yeah.
because they thought that's what we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They thought we was like this little like mic stand doo-wop.
Doo-wop, yeah.
But when we hit that tour, we
Yep.
busted that. You know.
That's what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So the song comes out, all I do, and I'm talking about, you couldn't go to school without everybody singing the song, without everybody. Then I had the music video to come with it. That's when the 106 in Park was out. Like, that's when the music videos meant something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's so dope because even though that you got to get the ballad, the slow ballad, you got to show off your dancing skills throughout the video and to bring it all together. So, like, was that really y'all? Were y'all all really ladies, man? Because I know when it comes down to certain songs, you got the one true lady, man. We all got that one partner stay in a relationship. Then you got that one man, he a true lady, man. You got that one brother, he the standoff. Like,
I mean, we all love the
Yeah,
ladies.
we love
We all
the
got
ladies.
our. We
Yeah.
all got different approaches.
Yeah.
We all like.
Yeah. So how do y'all handle that as kids? Like, you got the #1 song in the world, like y'all on tour, and then the tour that y'all going is one of the best tours I think, like for our generation. Let
Yeah.
everybody know that iconic tour y'all was on.
I would
Scream
say
Tour
Scream Tour.
Yeah, I would, yeah,
Scream
Scream
Tour
Tour 4. But
yeah.
I'll also say to your point, like for me, our experiences were kind of different. Dustin, like he kind of was aware of everything that was going on. Me being like 8, 9 years old at the time, like growing up with Bad Boy and all that stuff was kind of like, it was like normal for me in
Yeah,
to a
all we
sense
knew.
because we kind of grew up into it. That's all we.
And I was just telling them before they got here, I was like, what's crazy is I was looking at the video, and I was like, dang, they was all different ages. So
Yeah.
this experience is different. Each and every one of you, all of what you could do, what you really hip to, because the oldest brother, of course, he get who the oldest brother?
I was
Yeah,
in
of
the
course,
streets.
how old was you?
He experienced everything.
I was in the streets.
How old was you at the time?
When All I Do came out, I
Yeah.
was like
17.
17,
Yeah,
bro.
so you
like,
you
I
like
was-
go like get the club.
I was-
you can
yeah.
do everything.
I was-
So
yeah.
being, I want to get both all perspectives.
I was always trying to get them to go with me to the clubs and shit, but I mean to the
You
clubs,
good.
but you know they
So we gonna
were
start
just
this.
too young. They were just
as,
too young at the time.
So as an older brother, how do you balance, you know, the new stardom? You know, any girl in the world wanting you. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta also do that for the first time, but also be a big brother, and also that you, in a sense, the leader of the family. So how do you balance all that? How was it for you as being an older brother in a situation like this?
Me being a Libra, I guess. No, but it was, as far as like balancing, it was. I didn't really have to think about balancing it because like to Cornell's point, we kind of like grew up into it, so like it was like kind of just formed. You know what I mean? Like I already knew what it's hard to explain, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
It is
But
a-
we
a little
also
hard,
we had like, you know, our family and our team that was around us all the time.
Yeah.
So we were kind of protected, and like honestly, like all we did, if it wasn't school, was rehearsing, doing shows, doing interviews. So it was something that we actually, you know, was really fighting and working extremely hard for.
So how do you balance school, work, and just like this new starter? How do you balance all? Because like the kids, as kids, we did that was new for all of us. So like,
I mean, it was
appreciate-
cool for us. We had teachers that was quitting on the road because they couldn't hang
Oh,
out.
yeah. With y'all?
Yeah.
I was getting straight A's. You hear me?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, we
feel
all got-
home.
we all
I
4.0. We all got
Or,
4.0
yeah,
graduated.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Victorious,
but
be
the
back.
scheduling was crazy. You get up at 3 or 4 in the morning. I mean, I'm talking about people yelling, "Let's go, let's go! You wanna make like it?" Mind you, 4:30 in the morning on the tour bus. You got to go to like 6 different radio stations. You may have a couple shows. You may have like a
Meet and greet.
meet and greet at the malls back in the day
At
when
the
the
shoe
malls.
store or something like
Back in the
that.
day when you would go to the malls and
FYEs,
everybody would show
yeah.
up, and then after that, if you have to have the energy to do the schooling at the end of the day
Exactly.
on the bus, and you got to do that every day.
We used to
Every
do it
day.
in school. I remember doing schooling like early in the morning, like sometimes even before the radio interviews. Like some of the first things we would do is get up and do the schoolwork. But I think that depended on which teacher we had. We did have a
Yeah.
couple different teachers on the
One
road.
of them, I was
The road life was so crazy.
One
it was
dude,
just too much.
one dude got tore up, and we lost him. He was gone after a
It is
week.
just dope that you get to live this with your brother, and you just go around the world and just experience a whole new life and all the things that you dreamed of
Yeah,
and
it's
work hard
crazy.
for.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the best.
all your biggest dreams are like here every day. So, what is one of the most proudest, memorable moments you had as B5 being together on tour? Whether your most memorable show, like what is that? What is that
For me,
moment
it's like
you never forget?
it's the whole process because it's not just touring; it's creating the album, it's getting to know the producers, the songwriters, learning the music vibe. Like being in the studio for the first time with all the legends was mind blowing. Being on the Scream tour on Madison Square Gardens was mind blowing. So there's so many staples or things for us to choose from, but like all those are the piece to make a successful career.
That's dope. What legend stood out to you the most that y'all got a chance to work with over the years? Like, what was that one legend? He was like, is that we all get starstruck all the
It's
time.
hard,
We
man.
like,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Rodney was one of them.
Okay.
I know Scott Storch was one of them.
Ryan Leslie was
Ryan
one of
Leslie
them.
was
like-
another.
I am for
Will
sure.
I Am.
Yeah.
And they're all amazing in their own way because the process is different for each
Yeah.
person.
right.
You know what I mean? Like Scott, he's like a mad scientist. Like he got his glasses. He don't talk much. He's just rolling and just like
Smoking and playing.
and just playing.
Vibing,
You know what I mean? Just vibing. But what he's doing is just like you just like. I'm putting your hand like God, like this dude's incredible.
You gotta let him cook.
And then Rodney will come in and it's already laced.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And all he gotta do is just look at you, smile, press play, boom, blows your
Yeah.
mind. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
everyone's a little different.
And,
Ryan
it's all
Leslie-
dope. And before we get to the, because I know you got a
Basically
lot
as well.
that y'all done. For all the groups that was coming, everybody wanted to have a boy band back in the day. Everybody wanted to have a musical group. Everybody be a part of something. And what's that one what was the biggest obstacle you feel like B5 had to overcome? Man, I don't really know how much long, you know what I'm saying? We got to figure out something. Like, like, when is that that powerful moment? I was like, man, but like, I don't know. Like, we got to dig deep to get this, make this work. We got, like, you know what I'm saying? What's that one moment y'all feel like?
I would
y'all
say the
overcame?
fork in the road came when we were like, of course, doing 106 in Park, but then we started going into like the crossover world with Disney, and it was becoming like this fork in the road. And they were both like developing at the same time, and we're like talking to Bad Boy like, yo, Disney wants to do a show with us. We have these soundtracks with High School Musical, Hannah Montana, but we're also doing urban outlets and doing Scream tours and all that
Hannah
stuff.
Montana, Joe, that's just
Yeah,
crazy. Like,
so-
y'all part of all
We
this,
were
like,
holding both
Yeah,
of those worlds. And so I would say that was one of those decisions in our career where we knew what was happening, what direction we need to go in, but it didn't
kind of
go in
out
that
of our hands
direction.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So how was it being on Scream Tour? So Scream Tour get presented for you, like how do you feel that you're like dang, we about to go on the Scream Tour? Like how do y'all feel when y'all get that moment? And just describe to me the first couple shows, because I know y'all first show, y'all walked out there was probably like,
I think the Scream tour
It was
scared
funny.
a lot of. I mean,
The first show was really funny because
what was it at?
where was I don't remember exactly what city it was
Okay.
in.
Where?
I just
we don't
remember
remember.
how it went down, and
Yeah.
we missed the sound check,
yeah, we
and they were trying to not let us perform that night, and we're like, nah, we're going on.
You guys
Like,
don't- you guys don't
tell
know-
tell us where we can and can't stand on the stage, and
Yeah.
and we gonna go
Yeah.
crazy off that, and then once we went out there and did our thing, like everybody backstage was going
Sure.
And who's on that tour again?
It was.
Bow Wow,
Marion,
Marion,
Marcus Houston, Pretty Ricky,
Bobby V.
Bobby V,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so how does it feel to be
Legends.
selected on a tour like that? Because like back in the day, oh man. Then, then everybody couldn't get on. If you wasn't talented, if you didn't have the records, if you didn't have this, that, and third, it wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. You wasn't on the show. You wasn't getting that recognition. Like, you really had to have fans. You really had to have a following.
Yeah.
And that's the dope thing about B5. Like, y'all really had girls, like, posters on the wall. Forget followers. Like, y'all had the posters on the wall. So, like, y'all get all this, and y'all on tour with Bow Wow, which one was one of the hottest artists from our time. Like, how does it feel to be amongst all of them, holding your own weight and being B5? Like, we on the lineup too. Like, how does that feel?
I mean, it felt great, man. We I feel like we was on our way. You know what I mean? I felt like we proved it the first night out. You know,
we
we worked really hard. You know what I mean? And it just felt like, you know, we're here amongst our peers, and like we're going to show them that, you know, B5 deserves to be here.
We never really got starstruck. You know, we always really focused on our craft and just being our absolute best.
Yeah.
And we've been doing like school tours since we were even signed. Before
Yeah,
we were
everyone
even
family on that tour.
Yeah.
You know what
It's dope about it. Like,
It
it's
was
just
cool.
organic. Like, nobody's
Yeah.
searching for cloud. Nobody's doing
Nah.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It's just all love and everybody's together. So, how do you compare? How did you keep yourself? Like I said, 'cause they didn't really like you got beat. You got all these other groups. Like, how did you try to stay original? And like, how did you take when people try to compare? Like, how did you try to stay like giving other bands respect, but still being true to yourself and not trying to fall in that realm of we like everybody else?
We
If
know,
that question makes
I
sense.
think the reason why we were so original, we didn't really have to try because we're all family for real.
Right.
So there wasn't. It was always a grounded
It was
root that
just
we
us
had
doing
in
us.
us, and yeah, it was just us doing
And
us.
just
really.
people liked
So,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're competitive within ourselves though. So, you know,
Yeah.
we always if someone's improving and progressing, everyone just naturally is rising all at the same time. Yeah. So I think that's a really cool element that we have.
Right, we low key watching each other more so than watching.
Yeah.
the
And that's what it's
outside.
dope when you get because you could genuinely be yourself.
You
And
know how it is
nobody know
when
y'all better than y'all know each other. So you know your strong suits, y'all know your strong suits, and everything like that to go together. So the career was crazy. As kids, you grow up. Now we fast forward to where we at now. B5 is back out, back doing our thing. We trying to, you know, we trying to get back.
Oh yeah.
Better than Mike Tyson did, you know what I mean? We
Oh.
got more punches to throw. We out here, baby. So, y'all here? Y'all ready to boogie? What is the new and improved, I don't want to say new and improved B5, but what does the adult, mature B5 look like, sound like?
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's pretty much sold out. It might be like a few more tickets left, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty much sold out. But yeah, it's gonna be real fun. It's gonna be lit.
But the new version of B5 is we're independent now, so we have much more creative control over the sound, over the image, over the vision overall. And so
Yeah.
we took all the accumulation of the experience we learned from the record label days from Bad Boy, and we just, you know,
Infused it with
unique.
ourselves.
So why
Exactly.
now?
The sound is a lot more sexy now.
That more
Like,
sex
it's
because
grown now.
Yeah. So what sparked them? Like what made y'all be like, you know, who called who and how did y'all be like, you know what, y'all think it's about time we get on the road? We because it's been a minute. So what made y'all be like, you know what, we gonna put together some music and y'all just dropped a new song which was
Spooky.
Well,
we
we dropped the music.
We dropped it. Yeah, we
The
dropped a
music
couple
video.
of them. We dropped a music video called "Give It Back."
that's what I'm talking about.
That's,
Music,
yeah, that's out right now. Y'all can check that out. And then we just dropped a single for Halloween called "Spooky." So
Yeah, so what made y'all get back in the lab? Like what made y'all get back in the work? Cause it's a lot.
We-
With five moving pieces. Like everybody got to be on one accord. Everybody got to be like, cool.
I mean,
we
at the end of the
this.
day, it's very simple, man. We all really genuinely love this, and that's really that. It's not that too much explanation. We love it, and we're passionate about it. We write, we produce now. We've always choreographed, so now, like Brian said, like now we kind of are in control of our careers. Nobody tells us when we're finished. We are the ones that do it.
So what y'all been doing the last couple years?
We've been cooking.
In the lab, bro. We've been cooking, bro. I know you've been cooking, but like how's like what you been up to? Like what? Because like when you on the top of the world, and you started at such an early age, and you got all the accolades. You've been number one on 106 & Park, sold out shows, you know, tour dates, this, that, and the third, the fame, and notoriety, like, and then you gotta like come down from it, like
And just
how-
live life.
Yeah. How was that transition from being one of the hottest groups ever? Then the world starts to change, the rap game and
The
everything.
industry changes
all together.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
how does it feel coping with that new life of like, okay, dang, like we're not as busy as now. Like we don't have to go X, Y, and Z. Like my schedule's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that feel? Because it's a big difference. Because you didn't get a chance to have childhood, like in the sense that we would.
it's just I mean, you have to. I think like every artist goes through that though. Every artist goes through these highs, these really highs, and then these lows. You know what I mean? So it's just like how you deal with it, and you know everybody has their ways of dealing with it. And yeah, man.
Every artist needs
I
to
think-
like collect experience in life. You know, that's how we stay artistic and stay creative. You collect experiences and you talk about it. You
and
put it in
use
your craft.
Yeah, and you use that.
Yeah, and resonate with the people.
That's dope. So we got a sold out show tomorrow at the Bethesda Theater.
Sold
Like
out.
that.
Yep.
So
Few
what can
tickets left. Y'all can still go on the website. I think it's officialb5online.com.
Yeah.
And you can get the tickets there. So
And everybody let them know we on tour right now. The name of the tour is
It's the B5 experience. We just wrapped up with the City Winery
Yeah.
tour. So yeah, this
Yeah, I
is.
know a little bit
And
of
we just
everything.
came from Vegas this weekend.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
did Vegas, and now we here.
So what's some of y'all favorite cities? Because I know y'all said the DMV had a
Mm.
big,
Oh
big
man, DMV,
market for
like no
y'all.
lie, DC is definitely one of our favorite cities. So we are more than excited to be here right now. Like we may not be showing it, but we're.
We've been trying to come back for a minute. Man, when you be on the road and all that,
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
come see the show. That's what I get paid to do.
Yes,
We gonna book
yes.
it.
The
So
last
the
time-
B5 experience tomorrow.
Yes.
I bring my girl to the drink.
Oh, yeah, we got you.
like it's to everybody.
Yeah, we got
B5
that.
experience. I gotta get sexy on them.
Yes.
We can't tell too. We can't. Nah, see, look, you trying to, you know.
I gotta get my
We gotta
different
keep
stuff.
it. We gotta keep it private. We gotta, keep the surprises for the show.
What? It is a B5 show. That y'all always want to know about B5. Like all these years that y'all couldn't talk to
And we ain't soft, man.
Yeah, we here, we real.
We're real. I knew that was gonna come up. How did y'all deal with that back in the day? Because like we like it, y'all.
I know, right?
You know
Y'all
what I'm
got
saying?
it.
So
Man,
how
let
do
me tell you
y'all-
how many fights I used to get in St. Pete because I was light skinned
We all
and all
scrap,
that,
bro,
man.
so,
Like,
like-
yeah.
Did y'all ever feel like y'all had to, like, how did, because good thing social media wasn't here, but like, how do y'all deal with that? Like, you like, come on, bro, like,
I mean, we still
We-
deal with it to this day.
Yeah.
It's
It
still
never
it's
ends.
still-
You know the
yeah,
experience.
but back in the day, but like,
You know
but
it.
back in, but back in the day, how you do it though? Like, I mean, like it's like,
We got a couple
You
fights.
knuckle up, bro.
Knuckle up. We got
you know, you got
man.
not to lose. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So security and all that, and like,
No,
I
this is
never
before
knew
security.
y'all went through that. Like,
Before security.
This is when we
Like,
lived in the hood.
that's what I'm saying, but I'm like, dang, I never experienced that. Like, if y'all would have went through that, because I'm thinking,
Yeah, we
like,
was
okay, they got
light-skinned.
all the youngins, like, they tripping, but dang.
Yeah, we was light skinned guys in the hood.
I didn't think y'all cared about the tough, for anybody perceived y'all, because y'all knew y'all lame, but then again, I forgot when you from around the way, it's like, come
It's like
on,
we
bro,
don't
you know me,
care.
bro.
Like we're not
Yeah.
trying to be that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just being us, but with our upbringing, like it was 11 of us in a little house, bro. Like
In the hood, like we
in the
Hey,
hood.
at
you
least
know what
y'all
I
was
mean?
deep,
And
though,
look,
you
and
know, I was
look,
singing
so
child
we're
for
in the
y'all,
hood,
deep on
and my
outside.
mom's trying to keep us out of trouble. So we're singing and dancing and going around like a side house. You know what I mean? So when we step outside just to have fun, you come across some people that just try to.
So what's the day in
test
life
you.
around y'all way in St. Pete? I've never been to Florida before. I mean, I've been to Florida, but I've never been to St. Pete. Like, what's the day in life around there? Like, if I was
we don't
coming
even
in,
live
like,
there.
We don't live
Nah,
there.
we in
live in
Atlanta
Atlanta.
now.
No, I know that. I'm talking about.
Back
like,
in the day,
if I would have came around y'all way, like, what we do? Y'all come to DC, man, we gonna get some chicken and mumbo sauce. Like, that's our food. We take out to the go-go. That's our sound.
we go to the
Snickerdoodles
beach,
and all that.
we
So
do
what
the
we do
piers.
around y'all way?
We go to the beach, go to the pier.
things like
We
that.
probably did Candy's Kitchen back in the day.
A couple fish.
Yeah.
We used to go to our manager's
Fishing,
spot all the
jet
time
ski.
out there. He stayed in Treasure Island. So
Jet ski a little bit.
jet ski.
Now, ain't what's cuz name? Ain't Rod Wave from St. Pete's?
Yeah, he's from Tampa, I think. He's
Rod
from
Wave,
Tampa. Rod
yeah,
Wave's from
yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah, so
We
what?
need to link up with him if that's so.
Yeah, so what artists y'all
That's
look?
'cause it's-
What
that's
artists
'cause
y'all like nowadays? Like what artists y'all look y'all like listening to nowadays? Or y'all still in R&B? Y'all like rap? Like what y'all listening
Yeah,
to?
we listen
Y'all
to
think-
everything.
Yeah, I love
Everything.
it.
Everything.
Kalani's.
Lot of
Don Toliver,
Don Toliver's
Playboy
fire.
Cardi, Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Afro beats people I listen to.
SZA.
Rima, SZA.
All right, last question for y'all. Go. So y'all didn't have TikTok or social media back in the day, and still managed to blow up. Like I say, I don't think people understand. Like if somebody takes the time to cut out a poster of you and paste it on their wall, on their mother's
was
wall,
different. It was-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel like y'all career would have been affected for the better or for the worse if y'all
Oh
had
my
social media?
God.
Y'all had
We need
TikTok?
the biggest
If we,
oh my gosh.
For
bro.
real, what
Nobody will
ways?
have a giant-
And everybody. And everybody.
Because bro, like
Yeah, but think about. I think I think about that.
look, we were breaking like
Record.
BET's servers
Servers.
back then.
Yeah.
Like,
Dang.
You
shut them
understand?
down.
Like, can
Nobody
you
was
can you
doing that.
imagine like
Who's doing
getting
that?
that now? You know what I mean? And all the cameras and everything around you. Like, we broke so many servers.
Yeah.
We wrecked so much. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That like
I know y'all think about that on the day, like boy,
Yeah, it was
if
on
B5
camera.
had TikTok,
Bro,
all
we
those
gonna do it
bad
now.
stuff.
And if you even had like the view to see like back then when we would just walk through the malls or like like it was just bro, it was a different world.
Yeah.
It was a different world. I can't like I'm not at all. I ain't putting no fluff on.
I can
I'm
only
talking about
imagine.
like the malls that got 3-4 stories, bro. They're packed. We're doing 7-8 hour signings, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was a different animal.
Hey man, I learned something new because, like I say, man, like it's just a blessing. I want to give y'all flowers.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying? Y'all do
Thank
that at that time of day, and y'all stayed. Like it was never no wild stories about B5. It was never no. You know what I'm saying? It was all good music, good entertainment. It
Yeah.
seemed like I had a great team, great manager, and the
We
fact
did.
that y'all brothers and y'all kept that loyalty together after all these years and remain family and remain cool. That's more than anybody. That's a blessing right there, even outside of the music business itself, is that y'all came in the game together, y'all left the game together, and y'all back together doing that thing. So,
back, and we're gonna take it up even further this time.
so I got this hip hop boom box, right? And when you turn this boom box on, it's the career and legacy of B5. You know what I'm saying? It's years from now. So like the future generation, y'all kids gonna hit this boom box. So when they play this boom box, what's the 2 songs y'all want to play from B5?
Dude, that's hard. I don't
know nothing.
All I do is a given.
Okay, all I do
is a given, but we haven't.
I mean, just like as it stands now, singles that are just out now, not.
Now y'all whole career, like this y'all boom box. So y'all
say
get
yes.
Say
I would
yes.
say yes.
Say yes.
Yeah, all I do is say yes.
Okay, cool. Now I tapped this side of the boom box and I got the hologram. So 2 of y'all pop up, and 2 of y'all best performances, y'all performances that mean the most to y'all. Could have been like y'all first performance.
Madison Square Garden for one.
Madison
Yeah.
Square.
Scream Tour.
Okay, cool.
And Washington's for Sisters Only.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Sisters Only show in Washington.
Yeah.
Man. That show was
Wild.
insane.
It was so wild it got cut short.
Yeah.
Girls
Really?
passing out, getting passed over the fence. Like
Yeah.
it was
It was
wild.
crazy.
No, they actually had the venue had to kick us out.
Yeah.
They kicked us out of the building.
Yeah.
Keisha
It
Cole
was
was like,
iconic.
I'm never going after B5 again. And this one, Keisha Cole was
Hot.
and she always hot, you know what I mean? She's a phenomenal talent, but I remember, I think Sierra, who else did that? But I just remember, when we did the For Sisters Only, it was just, I'm talking about like, my ears were like, crack. It's weird to say crackling because the scream just got so, you know what I mean? I've never experienced that before in my life.
And of course, we can't do it without a little bit of help. So it's hard to pinpoint a lot of people, but if you could give 4 people that was the most impactful on your career, whether it be anybody, just the 4 people you feel like, you know what, like when they all I can't thank everybody, you know, everybody has a place off, but them 4 people, like, yeah.
Well, for me, Patrick, I would say my mother, my aunt, my aunties, Jim, our manager, and these 4 guys next to me. That's what I would do. That's what I would pick.
I say same.
Same.
I would say June, because you know June was rolling with us from day one, and I would also say Jason Wiley. He was a really
if we talking back then and that day, during that team,
During that team,
Right, yeah.
Jason
June,
Wiley,
Jason Wiley,
Kiki.
We used to have Russ.
Yeah, and Russ.
Azim.
These are some people that were.
Like,
This was our core team back in the day when we were
Shout out to
touring,
y'all.
and they really,
Shout out to y'all.
They
So,
shout out.
one last word for B5. What you going with? One word, give me B5. What you gonna say?
Come to the show.
pull up.
Oh,
2
man.
words.
We gonna get to that part. Legacy, like one word.
Legends.
One word for B5, man. Just one word to describe y'all. Whatever you want to say. Just one word to give me that represents y'all, that represents B5. One word.
Legendary.
We got legendary. Once he uses, it's gone.
forever.
Forever.
Excellence.
Excellence.
Infinity.
That's
So that pretty much tell me that y'all just want to, you know, y'all want to be known forever for y'all music, forever to know that y'all had timeless records, timeless music, and no matter whether it was in 2005 to 2024, the music remains the same, the vibe remains the same. We gonna make you party, we gonna make you dance.
Yes.
It'll be the same B5 that you always love. So
There
now,
you go.
had the mic, talk your talk, where to go, where to grab the music, the videos, the shows, the tickets, and all that. Let them know.
D.
Go to the website, officialb5online.com. You can get all the information there.
Yep.
We're going to be at the Bethesda Theater
Yep.
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up. It's going to be lit. What time the show start? 7? 7:30?
Yep.
It's lit.
New music coming out.
New music videos dropping.
Yep.
Yep.
You know.
Check the IGs. We got B5 online.
Yep.
TikTok, same thing.
Yep.
Y'all follow us.
And B5 is just getting started.
Dang, cause y'all had, man.
It's crazy, because
The
it's
DMs
crazy to
got-
say that. It's crazy to say that because we've been doing it so long since kids. But yeah, man.
I was
it's
about
like
to
a
tell
new-
you that
it's a
y'all
whole
never
new
had
run.
that element of like.
Yeah.
We on a whole new run, baby.
Could y'all imagine
Yeah.
the DMs that y'all would have been getting back in the
Oh,
day?
my God.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama.
when we started doing it, I think MySpace was just kind of like becoming a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, we was killing
So
it.
like it was.
Yeah, we're killing MySpace.
Yeah.
Dang, like,
That's how. Yeah.
But it's lit,
Yeah.
man. It's lit.
Have you ever
Over here
thought,
now.
I'm last question. I think I gotta go. When the verses was coming up, did you ever want to be a part of that verses? And if y'all did,
I ain't gonna lie, I did want to be a part of the verses.
So who would you have? Who would you have verses against?
Come on.
No, who?
I don't want. I'm not gonna say.
I would have versed with
Anybody.
Yeah,
I would have versed with
Oh, I don't give us the generic. Come on, man. That's a big joke.
He's trying to be messy.
No, I ain't even my swag though. I'm just saying, like, not because I look at verses as a celebration. Like,
Really?
okay,
We're homies with a lot of people.
forget the verses, man. If y'all could pick your own show, right?
Yeah.
Of all the boy bands, right? To just come out there and represent y'all, just the B5 tour, y'all headlining. Don't matter who headlining, B5 tour. Y'all gotta bring 3 groups with y'all from back in the day. Who y'all bringing?
That's easy. From back in the day.
Am I man?
Nah,
Is this
for
from
me.
our era
But,
or like?
but if I say this, I feel like I need to put like a like paper because they gonna try to put this shit together.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll say this
Come
right
and see you
now.
always
If I
get
say
together.
this, they would try. It's a tour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right, damn, all right.
So we did that already.
Yeah, I ain't trying to redo a millennium. Yeah, I ain't even want to say that name.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so
My
all right.
ideas be too hot.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, with the damn.
Okay with the damn. Listen,
We actually had that happen before, so we wanna
We
can talk off
Right,
All
right.
well, I'm gonna give y'all flowers. If there's any concert, anything going on within our area, y'all definitely need to be on it. But when you stand in your own tent, then guess what? Y'all can put your own show together to be 5
Exactly.
and Bethesda Theater tomorrow.
That's what
sold
we
out, man.
did.
So y'all better know that, man. Thank y'all
Yes,
for coming
sir.
out. Appreciate y'all for
Appreciate it.
chopping it up.
Thank
y'all
you.
know DC, Maryland, Virginia always gonna give y'all love, always gonna show y'all love, and everybody gonna. I was asking a lot of questions. We just wanted to know. We was like,
Yeah.
hey,
And honestly,
Fire
there's
away,
a lot
man.
more.
There's a
So
lot
like,
more.
bring us back out. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
well, I'm telling everybody about the show tomorrow. We lit.
Yeah.
We coming outside.
But even look, 2025, we got the 20-year anniversary coming
Yeah.
up.
Man, I'm here.
Next
I
year-
ain't going
next
nowhere.
year is our
So we
20
got the 20-year anniversary tour next.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
How y'all feel about 20 years?
Yeah.
Did that make y'all feel like? How does that make y'all feel?
you
Like y'all
see
feel?
us, you see it.
Yeah.
We fine.
We good. We good.
We good, baby.
Ready to rock.
We ready to go.
Hey, wait. All right, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, man, you getting them
What's the
amped
next
up,
stop?
man.
Y'all cool? What's the next stop?
I think after this one, we might do Dallas.
Yeah,
Might
might
do
do Dallas
Dallas.
December 8th
Yeah.
Right?
Might do Dallas December 8th.
in
Yeah.
Plano, Texas. Yeah, we working on that.
But after anniversary tour.
Yeah.
And that doesn't John Dolo on that joint?
Say it one more
Y'all
time.
by yourself on the 20?
Oh, it's gonna be the B5 tour,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be the B5 tour, but we'll have some openers. And, you know what I
Can
mean?
y'all still dance?
Come on,
Pull up tomorrow, bro.
I ain't gonna hold on. I be going to the gym sometimes. I be 2-3 games. I'm like, hold
Pull up
on.
tomorrow.
I can't wait to get to the crib.
Hold up,
I
bro.
call Charlie on. All right, man. Be 5 in the building. We lit, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm about to do this. We got
Drop.
something. Then we gonna come on live.
Okay.
Right, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, B5 in the building, and they gonna be live in the Woo tomorrow. That's good. Yeah, go ahead and chop it out.
Bethesda.
Yeah, Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Yeah, you
It's all good.
Maryland.
It's your 22.
I just want to let y'all know we old as hell.
Oh shit.
Shit, okay?
We don't look it.
Yeah.
Like I'm old, bro. Like,
I'm old.
I'm 36. So
You what?
I'm 36.
Hey,
36 ain't
I
old.
mean, but like to think about
20
the time
years.
frame that we in,
Right.
and then to think about watching all. I just said this to Joe. Like we grew up. Me and this man grew up on y'all. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So to see y'all in the fucking studio right now. I'm sorry for cussing. Like I got a mouth of a sailor, but it's
I didn't know
like,
they had the joints, man.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like,
Oh my
bro,
God.
like, you really. You was like the you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Now he taller than
You know
me.
which one with?
Yes, bro. He's the oldest. I know that for a fact. I think him the same age.
Yeah.
He's the baby. I think he's the second oldest.
He's the third.
Oh, okay.
He's
You
the
got the
second.
hoodie on. 'Cause that's why I'm just throwing me off. Third oldest.
And I came at the
And then
perfect
you-
time when
yeah.
when Chivalry
He's
was
the third
still
oldest.
accepted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
still, I know, bro.
Like if y'all would have said I can't wait for you to get out of school these days, boy, they had a Me Too
Boy,
child.
well,
Boy, I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. They be like, yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow. 93.9 WKYS, the most hip hop in the DMV, Marky Mark, who you with? We around the way with your middle school crush, with the posters on your wall. All you do is think about them. They can't wait for you to get out of school. They can't wait for you to put up to they sold out show tomorrow at the Bethesda Theater. Who in the building?
It's B5 in the building, baby.
I
Yes,
told y'all I
sir.
had special guests in the building. Y'all, we just chopped it. They told me everything, y'all, how they got started working for Bad Boy to working from, what's the highlight
Ourselves.
moment? What's the highlight moment?
You mean
Scream
Yeah, Scream
tours,
all kind of
tours
moments,
to
man. There's so many.
106 in Park,
106,
and you name it.
They said the
Motown,
They said the resume, go check it out.
Yeah. Hit the
Here all
wiki.
day.
And when we go to check it out, when we go to YouTube, y'all got a brand new video out. named
Yes, called Give It Back. Yes,
Give
sir.
It Back. So what are y'all giving back?
This dope ass music.
Okay. Dope music.
Oh, dope music. I'm
They
sorry.
got dope show tomorrow. Going down where?
Bethesda Theater.
Bethesda Theater, man, tomorrow.
7 p.m.
7:30.
7:30.
7:30
Hey,
p.m.
make sure you pull up, man. It's gonna be a B5 show. You're not gonna want to miss. I'm
Yes.
telling you.
Yes.
I'm
Crazy.
telling you, y'all.
B5 back right now.
We
We
got-
hot.
We got the sauce, baby.
They got the sauce, man. They said they ain't never went nowhere. They ain't
That's
never
right.
left. So
Yeah,
we
that
gonna
stirred up a
finish
little
chopping
bit.
it up. Got the interview about to drop soon. Tomorrow, Bethesda Theater, sold out. Bring your girlfriend, your auntie, your little cousin,
Bring your
big
friends
cousin,
and your friends and your
everybody.
friends and your friends.
And they say they
Yeah.
all single. Yes,
Yes, sir.
And
Oh.
they from around the way, so they try to leave with something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little sorrow.
Well, 3.5 of them single. You hear me? I gotta let you do the math on which one.
They choosing now.
He gave me a paid man to in Omaha.
Ready. You
All right,
ready?
y'all. We gotta go put together this parlay, man. B5 in the building, man. By the way, DC Murder, they said they forever love y'all. Y'all always show them love. So make sure y'all do that in return. Hey, what's the Instagram they gotta follow?
B5
Back
online.
online.
B5 online.
B5 online. Yep.
They sound like they just started that. We gotta get them to get it online.
Yeah, get on that Twitter.
We get on that Twitter. All that there.
Instagram, TikTok at B5 Online. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey, they both was like, I'm not.
Hey,
Hey, my nigga about to get a text message. Knock on the door, talking about you said you what?
My bad, fool. Oh, so you single down, huh? Oh, DB put up on you? Oh, all you do is think about cheating, huh? You're like, damn, how much of it you need?
We take pictures.
I'm just trying to raise up a little bit.
Attention to the details, bro.
What size is this? Medium. Okay.
I can get a live, y'all.
Yeah, bro. Also, bro, this is
I get a shirt.
Yeah,
I mean, excuse me, my bad. Mess with me, B5 Experience Tour, special meet and greet. Hey, y'all, B5 Experience Tour tomorrow, Bethesda Theater, sold out. All your childhood memories, even your adult memories, they create new ones for you, replace the old ones and put them together. You hear me, Grown and Sexy 5. We ain't kids no more, we do this like the grown-ups do. B5, check it out. Y'all gotta take me on tour with you, I'm trying to tell you.
For real, bro. You got it. You got it.
I'm gonna host that show. Go ahead. All right, come on, I'm gonna get this drink with y'all.
We're gonna go out here.
Right here?
Let's
I'm
go
gonna do
out
it
here.
out here.
Outside? Oh, yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, it is a lot,
It's
bro.
gonna be cramped.
It is a lot.
And you want them backdrop.
Get everything.
From here, you know what I'm saying? So this is drink we all the time with the AMT, so HBCUs, like all of them. Y'all ain't never been a homecoming?
Nah, but listen, we got a foundation.
Coming out,
We got a nonprofit foundation too that we're gonna start. So we want to do all like anything that's got to do with like giving back. And
Let me know. I just did a breast bowling event.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did a breast cancer. It was a bowling event for breast cancer. I ran out the bowling now. We had a great time. Like everybody came out. Yeah, like I said, I got all the middle school.
Bring us out, bro.
And whenever y'all come, whenever y'all see
I know, bro.
Where y'all want to take a ticket? Yeah, we're gonna take it out there.
That right here might have a problem.
So I was at Princess Sidoni when y'all were here.
No, remember that.
So we're not.
We're not imagining things, right?
She was there. We had a witness. She was there.
Oh, that's the other radio station.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
that's
for
actual-
WPG. Yeah.
Oh, you get in the middle, brother.
Talking about, so I'm just like I did in there, I'm gonna do my little spiel. I'm like, Marky Mark, yeah, I do it. I'm like, I'm around the way with, and then y'all can just do y'all spiel and how y'all want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just ABB5, we around the way with Marky Mark. All right, cool.
Also, video drop.
Here's the video drop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get the picture out of the way. Before we get the picture out of the way first,
Okay, picture first.
and then we gonna get the drop. B6.
Facts. All light skinned niggas.
Oh yeah.
Y'all be hating.
Like some moon, like a moon pie.
We was like lit. Hey, but back in the day we was lit though. I'm trying to get it. We was lit.
Our time over.
We never lit. look at him. Like, man, hey, I'm with them too. Like, man, that's why they got me around me to the way on middle school. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all trying to. He probably take more lights to get selfies. All y'all can buy. He might be in the back like, headed to the studio. Yeah. Right. Okay, how about you proud? That selfie is still a selfie. Okay, let's stop. Let it gotta go. Let's do it again. Crook his ass, bro. We lit. We on. 93.9 WKYS, Marky Mark, who you with? We gonna take it back in the day. Middle school days. You had that poster on your wall. They couldn't get the way to school these days. I got my brothers. Guess got around the way today. And they got a sold out show tomorrow. They got a new music video out.
Give it back.
Hear me, new music on the way.
Always.
Hey, on tour B5 experience, you got to tap in, man. They love you. They care about you. They on they grown and sexy, man. So make sure you tap with my brother. And what city y'all represent again?
ATL, baby.
We in the A.
Marty Mark, where you in?
Let's
DC,
go.
right? Turn up. We lit. I appreciate
I thought you
y'all.
want to say DC. Like,
Oh, no, I thought y'all would say y'all, we all from us. Y'all good.
Oh, no.
Y'all good. Y'all straight. Y'all good on that one? Y'all definitely appreciate y'all. Nah, they on duty. We think $2.99. I'm just kidding.
That was good, bro.
But those boys, security like, man, get your subscription, man. You like, yeah, damn. You can see me talking with this over there.
Let me see your bag.
Got a wristband?
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm getting BTS.
Hey, you got everybody in this Hey, you wrong. Hey, look, out of all the spots in the station, you put all of us under the light.
I know.
Hold on, we gotta run this back. Oh, dang, you might got understand. Like, yeah, no, we already like shady. God dang, he gonna put it right on the spotlight. You wrong, man. They like, where Mark at? Under the light, you know what I'm saying?
that was lit.
I gotta put a flip on this.
Right.
We good?
I thank y'all so much.
Okay, yeah. Move back on it. Move back on it.
We about to die, bro.
Oh, it's about to die. All right, y'all. We just did an interview at DC. We doing it. Yeah, so.
If they let me out, this straight. I got work from 7 to 10. Yeah, if I can find somebody coming my show. Whatever y'all doing, man. Rosemont, y'all doing.
Where's the after party? That's where y'all
Sneak out.
I used to sneak out what?
Sneak out.
All the time.
Where's the after party?
Really, where's Desmond?
Where's the after party?
Oh, I don't know where the after party is at. Jim, where's the after party at?
I got you.
You got it?
Dale, you got the after party address, right?
Oh, wait. You guys moved after that?
You might want to get away from that one.
We just did the interview, y'all. It was lit. You know what I'm talking about? It was litty lit.
Hey, hold on, I gotta get another picture, y'all. She messed my picture up.
Yeah, we should do it in the, yeah.
You got
Hold on, player.
It's about to die. I'm about to get off of it.
Hey, we can find out. Down the street.
Bye,
Hey, we can go back to the studio right so we can take a picture.
All right. Y'all in DC, pull up tomorrow. We out.
What's
it called now?